First time walking into Larks, it was a trip because we went from Bullseye Bistro into the first farm-to-table restaurant, I believe, in Ashland, which is a trip to say that was 20 years ago. By the time the doors opened, we were set and ready. It was cool. Franco Consoli, I'm the executive chef. I've been here 20 years off and on since the beginning of Larks. I took a 6.5-year stint outside of it, but always had contact with it. Troll Cod King out of Washington. So we're scaling this fish because we do serve it skin on. Have my scaler here. So we do specials every night. Majority of our specials are 2 seafoods a night. Just rinsing our scales off. So we're rinsing off the other side. So fish over to our board. I like to start right up above its head, down, and just kind of follow that spine all the way down. And we can just see that fish has had a happy diet. We're gonna come out, we're gonna take these pin bones out. I like to run my finger across, expose them. Carrots are abundant right now, so we're gonna do a little brown butter carrot puree. I do have some marionberries, so we'll probably make a nice little marionberry gastrique to finish it. It's like a 20-year-old vine that came from Paige's backyard that used to do our microgreens, one leaf. Her son is actually the guy that's helping us with our event tonight. He's our dishwasher / buster. He kind of helps with everything. He texts me and says, "Hey, my mom has these 2 quarts of marionberries. You willing to trade an entree?" I'm like, "Yeah, bring them in." We used to be sitting in his car seat in the back when she would drop off microgreens, and it was hilarious watching this little kid grow up, and now he's part of the restaurant crew. It's like those little connections right there, I think that, you know, are a huge part of the backbone of the restaurant. You know, just those little gestures. It's still small community. It's still, I'll trade you this for that. You know, like I have these tomatoes, I'll trade you what I have. I'll give you some eggs for it. You know, it's like, it's cool.
We're part of a historic hotel, and I think that the fact that we've been here for 20 years and been successful for 20 years puts us close to that iconic stage of things, because people know what they're going to get when they come in here. You know, they don't have to worry. They don't have to worry about being inconsistent, having one bad experience one time and then a great experience the next time, because then all you are is inconsistent. So we strive to be consistent, and our guests hold us to that standard. So, I mean, having been here for 10 of those 20 years, been able to see the stability of a restaurant. I mean, if you look in restaurants themselves don't have that much staying power. There's a lot of restaurants that don't make it through their first year of operations. And for us to be here 20 years later, thriving as a local landmark and also a purveyor of great dining experiences, for me, it just speaks to the team that we've cultivated and built over the years. It speaks to our commitment to being able to deliver on a great dining experience, and it speaks to the team that we get to work with every day. And over the years, people have come and gone, and but we still keep in touch with a lot of folks that have been with us, and we're still very much a part of this town.
It feels so important and special and really honoring to be a piece of history and to contribute to this legacy. My name is Annika Swenson, and I'm the restaurant manager. A huge piece, Larks is a huge piece of the community. You know, we know that because we see the same faces every single week. Larks is iconic because of the hospitality. No matter what, you're gonna get a great experience. That's the goal.
20 years working here. Half of these 20 years I'm working here, and the people constantly coming back, and so that is make us feel good.
I was probably, I think, 5.5, 6 with my Aunt Lisa, my Zia. She was watching me for the day, and we were making eggs, and she starts cracking them into a bowl. I'm like, "What are you doing?" I crack them right into the pan. And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, just put them in the pan and scramble them right there." And that's something we've talked about throughout the years about that. She's like, "Oh, you taught me how to scramble my eggs for the first time in a pan. I don't need the bowl." You know, like, and that was just something right there. You know, I just loved cooking.
We've spent the last 5 years being voted the best dinner house in Ashland. And that's something we're very proud of, and we want to continue that trend. Us being voted by the people in this town as, you know, the best dinner house, we take great pride in that. We want to continue that. We don't want to give that mantle up.
So my name is Jay Villeman. I am the bar supervisor here at Larks. There's definitely a subset of our customers who are bar people. They love the bar, they love what we have, they love the experience. It's a little more casual, a little more fun. I talk to people all the time about what kind of drinks I'm making, what liquors we have, what cool new stuff I've come across. People love that.
You know, I want people to come in and get excited to see what we're pulling off the farms or what's coming through. You know, it's nothing that hasn't really changed in a million years, you know, since people have evolved. We're just kind of doing it to an elevated level. You know, you go in your backyard, you pick some tomatoes, you're having tomato salad for dinner. You know, it's just simple stuff. You have flour laying around, you have eggs, you're making pasta, you know, like we just try to do that and really elevate it for the guest.
I think what I'm most proud of is the team that I get to work with. The team that I get to work with every single day. The culture that we've built here. I mean, I've got a lot of long-term employees here, many people over 20 years. I'm very proud of that. So I think that's how I feel the most proud, is that I get to get up every day and come to work with people that I truly respect and people that I enjoy working with.